kind of thing so you guys can like see me a little bit better. There we go. So what I'm going to be doing today is making some air fryer wings. These are crispy air fryer wings. It took me a couple tries to understand how to do this, but I've kind of gotten to the point now where I understand it a lot better. I no longer have a deep fryer. I actually enjoy the air fryer for some reason or another. So today I'm going to be making some air fryer or crispy wings in my air fryer. So I'll show you guys the air fryer that I have. Hey. So I got this one from Walmart. Nothing special. Where's the, to flip it around? There we go. It's called the Power XL. It's a nice size air fryer. So I got that from Walmart. And then all I did was I went to Publix. I got a family pack of chicken wings, right? So we're going to get those prepared right now, and you guys get to watch the preparation. Cool? Cool. All right, so I'm going to put you guys right here and just kind of tilt you down a little bit. So what I'm doing right now is I have a bowl here. I have my wings. I have a cutting board and a knife. All I'm going to be doing is, and this is something that I noticed in the air fryer, if you like the wing tip, you can leave it on. If you're like me and you feel like it just doesn't cook well enough with the wing tip, then I just take them off. Okay, so I literally cut it right at the joint and just take the wing tip off. And then I just poke some little holes in the wings. That's it. Okay, at the same time, I'm taking off any type of feathers that's there. Okay, nothing really complicated here. And I'm going to go ahead and fill my bowl that's in the sink with water. And the reason why I poke the holes in the chicken is because I am one of those people where I like my food to be cooked right through. And I feel like this actually cooks the chicken slightly faster than leaving it whole. So I call this the healthy wings version. The reason why is because wings is already a very fatty meat, even though it's a white meat. But at the same time, you know, you can fry your wings and make your buffalo wings kind of thing. Or you can broil them, which is nice too, in the oven. But I like the air fryer. I love the way that it cooks the meat. I feel like it does a very good job when it comes onto the air fryer. I feel like it was worth the very small investment that I made. And it got rid of me having to have the oil everywhere. And, you know, it gave me a reason not to have so many different things on the counter. And I can use it really, really quickly. My kids can use it really quickly. So I actually enjoy using the air fryer. So I'm going to put a little bit of vinegar inside my water here, so that my chicken can be soaking in the vinegar at the same time. I'm also going to take a lemon. I have a piece of lemon here that's already, I used it last night when I was cooking. And I'm just going to squeeze the lemon into the water with my chicken. So this is exactly what you guys will see right here. All I did was squeeze my lemon into the water and just drop the lemon and the skin in the water. Okay? So that is how we're going to let our chicken kind of soak in there, clean the chicken, that kind of thing. Some of my wings are still a little bit frozen. I had it taken out from this morning, but they'll thaw out really quickly anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. Now, if you want to leave the tip on, you can. There's no right or wrong way when it comes onto the wings. But I like to take the tip off. I feel like, you know, if you want to like roast them just so you can eat them or something, you can do that too. We just got 2 more to do. And then we're all done. And then just make sure you get any extra feathers or whatever. They usually leave the feathers on the wingtip, so this will kind of eliminate the feather thing. All right. So we're done with that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just kind of take you guys over here and tilt you down. Let me see here. Let's flip this around. There we go. Tilt you down so you can see. So we have our wings. It's vinegar and lemon in the water. Okay. And then my last thing that I sometimes do is I'll take a little bit of iodized salt. Okay. Put some in my hand. So I'm putting iodized salt in my hand, right? And I'll literally rub the chicken in the salt as well. You got to make sure that your meat is clean, you guys. I know some people are like, are you doing a whole bunch? You could just put vinegar and just some water. But nowadays, guys, chicken and everything is not killed the proper way. So you want to make sure that you clean your meat as best possible. Okay? Okay? And I'm just going to let all that water drain off. Take my 2 lemons. I actually saved my lemons. I cut them up and I grind them in the garbage disposal. And that is a natural antibacterial cleaner for your garbage disposal. So that's what I do. Anytime I'm cleaning chicken, I just cut that lemon up or that lime up after and literally put it in the garbage disposal and grind it up. All right, so we're gonna rinse those again. Remember, we did have salt and all that in the water, so I just want to make sure that we rinse it really well. This is the last rinse. All right, we're going to set that over there. And all I'm going to do is take my limes or lemons, drop them into the water, turn on my disposal. Turn that baby off. And our garbage disposal is now clean. All right, you guys, hold on 1 second for me. Hello? Okay, you guys. So now we're going to go ahead and season up our meat. Now, this part is the part that makes a huge difference. So number 1, you're going to need your flour of choice, which is more than likely all-purpose flour. Okay, so we got all-purpose flour. You're going to need whatever seasonings you want to put on your meat. So, of course, I'm going to use some of our adobo seasoning. I know I've been promising you guys the adobo season is coming. It is coming, I promise, okay? So I'm going to put some adobo on there. Okay. Now, when you're doing wings, remember white meat soaks up less seasoning than dark meat, right? White meat is always the driest, so it's just like low porosity hair. It sits right on the outside of the cuticle, and it just sits, okay? So I'm going to put you guys right here really quick. I promise you guys I'm going to get a tripod for this kitchen at some point in life. I'm going to get one. I promise. All right, there we go. So then I can tilt you guys down so you can see what I see. All right, good. I just made a makeshift tripod, by the way. I also like to use some Sazon. So I put my all-purpose seasoning. I put some Sazon. Okay. We're gonna also use some garlic powder. We're only using dry herbs. A little bit of cumin or cumin, whichever one you want to call it. And I am going to add a little bit of our jerk rub. I feel like it just gives it this spice, okay? So this is the jerk chicken season that I was telling you guys about that we'll be releasing soon. I like the spice that it adds to the meat. It's not a big smokiness, it's more heat than anything else. And then lastly, I'm gonna add some black pepper. Here we go, black pepper. Okay, very important. All right, so I season with my hands. Okay, you just wanna make sure that you get it all over your chicken. Very important. So our chicken is seasoned. Now, the best thing to do, of course, would be to allow this to be seasoned and sit for 8 to 12 hours or overnight. We're not doing that today. We're doing the regular, I just cook at home kind of cooking, and I just got home to cook. So that's how we're gonna do this. We're going to need, and we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way, where we're gonna use 2 plastic bags. Okay, and we put the 2 plastic bags together. So I'm going to show you guys what we do here. So I'm going to take 2 Walmart bags. I'm going to take my flour, and I'm going to put some flour in the bag. I use 2 because typically 1 bag always have some sort of hole in it, right? That's why I always back it with 2. I have a good amount of wings, so I'm going to use a good amount of flour. All right. Then I'm gonna add some black pepper to it. You still wanna season your flour. So just a little bit of black pepper. And a little bit of, I don't like using salt, but if you have to, you can. And I'll use a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Okay, there we go. And then the trick to this, to make your wings crispy, is a little bit of baking powder, or you can use cornstarch. So I'm going to use cornstarch. I thought I had some baking soda, but I don't. So I'm going to use a tablespoon of actually 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in the flour. This helps with the crispiness of the wings. Okay, so then you want to make sure you just mix that up really well. Right? Okay. So now we have our wings. We have our pan that we're going to be putting our wings in. We have our coating for our wings. And you're also going to need a cooking spray. So I am going to be using Pam cooking spray. You're going to definitely need this, and I'll show you why in just a moment, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your wings, drop a couple into the flour.